logarithm. Logarithm, I think you should have studied in 9th standard or 8th standard, or it may be new. New means listen carefully. Okay. Now we know that f of x is equal to a power x is an exponential function. It is defined on R set of real numbers. That is, this is the domain. Okay. And the range is 0, infinity. 0, infinity is the range for this exponential function. And this exponential function is a bijection. It is a bijection. So, bijection means it is on 1 and on 2. And so, it has an inverse function. And the inverse function of the exponential function a power x is called as the logarithmic function. Okay, it is called as the logarithmic function. So, the inverse of exponential function is the logarithmic function. So, consider y is equal to a power x. So, this is a exponential function. Then this is equivalent to, this we can also write it as an exponential function as log y to the base a is equal to x. Log y to the base a is equal to x. So, how to remember this? See here, this a we call it as the base. Okay, a is the base. So, here also log y to the base a. Okay, base is a equal to x. So, the power goes to the right hand side. So, remember this. So, the first one is in the exponential form and the second one is in the logarithmic form. So, the first one is a exponential function and the second one is the logarithmic function. So, the base we write it here. So, we read this as log y to the base a equal to x. I repeat again, log y to the base a is equal to x. Okay. So, in general we can also take like this. If n is equal to e power x, then log n to the base e is equal to x. Okay. So, this also we can take in general. Okay. Now, we know that a power 0 is equal to 1. So, writing in logarithmic form, how will you write? Log 1 to the base a is equal to 0. So, the value for log 1 is 0. Okay, value for log 1 is 0. So, what about other things? That is log 10 if you take 10 to the base 10 say, then if both of these are equal, it is equal to 1. Okay, with the base and this element are equal, it is equal to 1. So, in general we can also write it as log a to the base a is equal to 1 we say, or log e to the base e is equal to 1. Okay. So, now if you take log 100 say, log 100 to the base 10. What is this? Log 10 square. 100 is 10 square to the base 10. So, it is equal to, we have a rule called power rule. So, this 2 we can take it to this side. So, 2 log 10 to the base 10 which is equal to 2, because log 10 to the base 10 is equal to 2. So, log value for log 1 is 0 and value for log 10 is 1. Value for log 100 is 2. So, what will be the value for 1000? 3. 10,000, 4, 1 lakh, 5, it goes on like this. Okay, so remember this. Then, so when if you have 3 power 4 is equal to 81, say, how will you write this in logarithmic form? Log 81 to the base 3 is equal to 4. Okay, so similarly you can write other exponential values. So now we are going to learn properties of logarithm. Properties of logarithm. Okay, properties of logarithm. First one is a power log x to the base a is equal to x. A power log x to the base a is equal to x. So in general, this is the general form. We also take like this: e power log x to the base e is equal to x. Okay, so see here, this base and the logarithmic base both should be same. When both are same, we can write it is equal to x. Okay, so and also we have log a power y to the base a is equal to y for all y belongs to R. So as I said, using power rule, how will you write this? Log y log a to the base a, which is equal to y. Okay, so this is the first property. What about the second one? Second one, when x comma y is greater than 0, log xy. Log xy to the base a is equal to log x to the base a plus log y to the base a. So this is called as product rule. Okay, the name of this rule is product rule. Okay, now how to prove this? Now consider, let log x to the base a is equal to u and log y to the base a is equal to v. So now according to the definition, this is in logarithmic form. So we'll write it in exponential form. Okay. So I have told you already. How do you take? Log n to the base e is equal to x means n is equal to e power x. Okay, e power x. Therefore, this is, what is this? In the place of n, we are having x. Base is a. So, x is equal to a power u. So, a is the base. So, from the second one, what do you have? Y is equal to a power v. So, now what is xy? Xy is equal to a power u into a power v. When base are equal, we have seen in the previous exercise. When base are equal, when you multiply, we add the powers. So, a power u plus v. Okay. Now, so what we have? Xy is equal to a power u plus v. So, this is in exponential form. So, we will write this in logarithmic form. So, what is the logarithmic form of this? Log xy to the base a is equal to u plus v. Log xy to the base a is equal to u plus v. So, what is u? U we have taken as log x to the base a and v we have taken as log y to the base a. Therefore, the product rule is proved. So, log xy to the base a is equal to log x to the base a plus log y to the base a, and this rule is called as the product rule. Now, we will go to the third one, quotient rule. Okay. So quotient rule is log x by y to the base a is equal to log x to the base a minus log y to the base a. Okay, log x by y to the base a is equal to log x to the base a minus log y to the base a. So, this is called as the quotient rule. So, same as the previous one. What we have taken? X is equal to a power, or log x is equal to log x to the base a is equal to, we have taken log x to the base a is equal to u. So, from this, what is x? A power u, and also log y to the base a is equal to v. So, from this, y is equal to a power v. So, now we have to find x by y. So, what is it? A power u by a power v. So, by the properties of the exponents, we take this as a power u minus v. Yes, we have seen in our yesterday's class. So, x by y is equal to a power u minus v. So, this is in exponential form. Writing in logarithmic form. Writing in logarithmic form. Okay, what we get? Log x by y to the base a is equal to u minus v. So, what is u? U is equal to log x to the base a minus v is log y to the base a. So, what we have got? Log x by y to the base a is equal to log x to the base a minus log y to the base a. So, this is called as quotient rule. Okay, it is called as the quotient rule. Now, we will go to the fourth one. So, fourth one is power rule. Fourth one is power rule. So, power rule is if log x power r to the base a is equal to r log x to the base a. Okay, power is taken towards the left. So, log x power r to the base a is equal to r log x to the base a. So, how to prove this? So, let log x to the base a is equal to u. So, what we have? X is equal to a power u. X is equal to a power u. So, what is it? X power r we have. So, it is equal to a power u power r. A power u power r. So, it can be written as a power ru. Okay. So, x power r is equal to a power ru. So, this is in the exponential form. So, writing in logarithmic form, how will you write? Log x power r to the base a is equal to ru. So, what is it? R into u is what? Log x to the base a. Okay, so hence we have proved the power rule. Now, the last one, the fifth one is change of base rule. Change of base. Okay, change of base rule. So, change of base rule is let log x to the base b is equal to v. So, what we have? X is equal to b power v. Now, take logarithm to both the sides. So, when you take logarithm to both the sides, we get log x to the base a is equal to log b power v to the base a. Okay. So what is this? This is nothing but v log b to the base a. Okay. So what we have got now, v log b to the base a is equal to log x to the base a. So what is v but? V we have taken as log x to the base b. So log x to the base b into log b to the base a is equal to log x to the base a. So see here, this is called as a change of base rule. That is log x to the base b we have changed like this. So see here, this element and this, when both are same, we write like this. Okay, when both of this are same, we write it as log x to the base a. Is it clear all of you? So in the other way also we can write. So now from this we can also write this as log x to the base b is equal to log x to the base a by log b to the base a. It can be taken like this also. Okay. Now one more you have to remember, log x to the base a can be written as 1 by log a to the base x. Okay, this we will be using in doing problems. Log x to the base a can be written as 1 by log a to the base a. So this is a to the base x. So see here, the base is converted into the value. Okay, so both are interchanged 1 by. So remember this. Okay, now we'll see a few remarks. First one, remark. When a is equal to 0, that is the base is 0, sorry 10. When a is 10, then log x to the base 10, okay, base 10, this is called as common logarithm. Common logarithm. Okay, when the base is 10, it is called as common logarithm. Second one, when the base is e, that is log x to the base e. Okay, in this case, it is called as natural logarithm. It is called as natural logarithm and it is denoted by inx, that is we call it as ln x. Okay, ln x, we read it as ln x. So if simply log x is given, it will be naturally natural logarithm, that is log x to the base e. So if it is given log x, it will be a natural logarithm which is log x to the base e. Okay, remember all this. Then when a is equal to 2, when a is equal to 2, then we have log x to the base 2 and this is called as binary logarithm. It is called as binary logarithm. Okay, so remember all this. And then graphical, this can be drawn as a graph also. Exponential function and logarithmic function are given as a graph in your book. You can refer to it. So we will do example first. So example 2.34. Find the logarithm of 1728 to the base 2 root 3. That is, it is asked to find log 1728 to the base 2 root 3. Okay, base is 2 root 3. Now, so this you take it as x. So writing in exponential form, how will you write this? 2 root 3 power x is equal to 1728. Base, I have told you, the base is the base in exponential form also. So 2 root 3 power x is equal to 1728. Now factors, write down, find the factors. You know, how will you say this as L division, I think. Okay, so first we'll take it with the 2. So 2 goes 8 times, remainder 1, 12, 6, then 4, then again 2, 4, 3, 2, again 2, 2, 1, 6, 2, 1, 0, 8, then 2, 5, 4, then 2 is 2, 7, then 2 is not 2, 3 now, so 3 goes 9 times, then 3 and 3. Okay, so how will you write this? 2 root 3 power x is equal to, how many 2's are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 2 power 6 into 3 power 3. Okay, 2 power 6 into 3 power 3. So what is this? Actually, we can write this as 2 power 6 into root 3 power 6. Can we write? 3 is what? Root 3 into root 3 is? Root 3 into root 3 is equal to 3. Therefore, we can write 3 power 3 as root 3 power 6, because 3 is what? Root 3 square whole cube. So we get root 3 power 6. So what we have got now? 2 root 3 power x is equal to 2 root 3 power 6. So base are equal. Therefore what we get? X is equal to 6. Okay, this you would have studied in your lower class. So example 2.35 is similar to this. So you can take that for homework. And example 2.36, similar one we will be doing in the exercise. So I am leaving that also for homework. So example 2.35 and 36 is for homework. So now we will do example 2.37. So what is the question? Log x to the base 2 plus log x to the base 4 plus log x to the base 16 is equal to 7 by 2. Find the value of x. Okay. Now we have to note that x is greater than 0. So now I have told you a result. We know that log x to the base a can be written as 1 by log a to the base x. So take the left hand side. Okay, it's not asked to prove. Okay, it is asked to show that we have to find the value for x. We have to find the value for x. Therefore, we have to take both the left hand side and the right hand side. So now, how will you write the left hand side? Log x to the base a 2 can be written as 1 by log 2 to the base x. Second term 1 by log 4 to the base x plus third term 1 by log 16 to the base x equal to 7 by 2. Okay. So now see here, this is 1 by log 2 to the base x, right, as it is. And what about the denominator? 4 can be written as 2 square to the base x plus 1 by log 16 can be written as 2 power 4. Okay. 16 is 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. So 2 power 4 to the base x is equal to 7 by 2. So now using power rule, first term you write as it is. Using power rule, second term can be written as 1 by 2 log 2 to the base x, and the third term can be written as 1 by 4 log 2 to the base x is equal to 7 by 2. Now see in the denominator, each term we are having log 2 to the base x. So we will take it out. So 1 by log 2 to the base x, we will take it out. So what is remaining? Okay, or we can do like this also. We will take it as, we will follow the book. So let log 2 to the base x is equal to a. Okay. So let log 2 to the base x is equal to a. So what you have here? 1 by a plus 1 by 2a plus 1 by 4a is equal to 7 by 2. So what is the LCM in the left hand side? LCM in the left hand side is 4a. So what we have in the numerator? A we have, so it is 4 plus 2a we have, so it is 2 plus 1 is equal to 7 by 2. So 7 by 4a is equal to 7 by 2, which gives us a we have to find the value for x. So we will find a first. So what is a from this? So cross multiplying, a is equal to 7 by 4 into 2 by 7. Yes, cross multiply. So 7 7 gets cancelled and 2 goes here 2 times. So a is equal to 1 by 2. And what is a? A is log 2 to the base x is a, and this is equal to 1 by 2. So now writing in exponential form, this is in logarithmic form. So we will write it in exponential form now. So writing in exponential form, we get x power 1 by 2 is equal to 2. So x power 1 by 2 is equal to 2. Therefore, what is this? This is nothing but square root of x is equal to 2. So squaring both the sides, x is equal to 2 square, which gives you 4. Okay. So hope all of you have understood this. Now we will go to the next example. Okay, examples which are different from the exercise we are teaching, and examples which are similar to that of exercise we are giving as homework. So that is for practice. Okay. So next we will do example 2.38. So solve x power log x to the base 3 is equal to 9. So take log to the base 3 both the sides. So taking log to the base 3, or we will put it in symbol. So taking log to the base 3 both sides. So what do you get? Log to the base 3 of x power log x to the base 3 is equal to log 9 to the base 3. Now we know we have a result. What is the first property? What is the first property? A power log x to the base a is equal to x. Okay. So now here we are going to use, okay, this property we are not using here. We are going to use only power rule. So this is of the form log x power r, okay, to the base a. So what is it? R log x to the base a. Okay, power rule we are going to use. So what is this? Log x to the base 3 into log x to the base 3 is equal to log 9 can be written as 3 square to the base 3. So what is the left hand side? Log x to the base 3 the whole square is equal to, using power rule here we can write 2 log 3 to the base 3. Okay. So now what we have got? This is equal to 2. So log x to the base 3 the whole square is equal to 2. So what about log x to the base 3? It is equal to plus or minus root 2. So writing in exponential form, how will you write? X is equal to 3 power plus or minus root 2. Okay, therefore what we get? X is equal to 3 power root 2 and 3 power minus root 2. Okay, so very simple. Listen carefully and write. Okay, next question, next example. Example 2.39. Compute log 5 to the base 3 into log 27 to the base 25. Okay, compute. So this can be written as log 5 to the base 3 into 27 is 3 cube. So log 3 cube to the base 25. Now using power rule, how will you write? Log 5 to the base 3 into 3 log 3 to the base 25. So it is equal to, this 3 we can take it to the front because it is only multiplication. So 3 into log 5 to the base 3 into log 3 to the base 25. Now I have told you when this both are equal, we can use change of base rule. So it is 3 into log 5 to the base 25. Okay, 5 to the base 25. So this we can also write it as 3 into 1 by log 25 to the base 5. So what is it? It is equal to 3 into 1 by log 25 is 5 square to the base 5. So it is equal to 3 into 1 by 2 log 5 to the base 5. 5 to the base 5 is 1. So this is equal to 3 by 2. Since log a to the base a is equal to 1. Okay. So next we will see example 2.40. So 2.40, given log 2 to the base 10 is equal to 0.30103 and log 3 to the base 10 is equal to 0.47712. approximate value is given. Find the number of digits in 2 power 8 into 3 power 12. Okay. So, we will take, let n is equal to 2 power 8 into 3 power 12. Okay. We have to find the number of digits in this number. So, take log both the sides. So, taking log both the sides, we get log n is equal to log 2 power 8, log of 2 power 8 into 3 power 12. Now, we are going to use product rule in the right hand side. So, what is the product rule? Log xy is equal to log x plus log y. So, log 2 power 8 plus log 3 power 12. So, it is equal to 8 log 2 plus 12 log 3. So, it is equal to 8 into log 2. Value for log 2 is 0.30103 plus 12 into value for log 3 0.47712. Okay, so when you multiply and add this, we get, you check it, okay, 8.13368. So, when you find the anti-logarithm, okay, so here we get, when you find the anti-logarithm, that is, I will explain you. If you have say 10 square, what is the value for 10 square? Log 10 square is 10 is 1, 10 square 2, okay. So, how many digits are there? 10 square is 100. Okay, 10 square log, I explained you in the beginning. Log 10 square is 2. Log 10 cube is 3. 10 square means what? Log 100. Okay, so this is log 100 and this is log 1000. So, here how many digits are there? 3 digits are there. Log 100, there are 3 digits. So, we have 2. 2 zeros, 2. 1000, 3 zeros, we have 3. Okay. And here we have 8.13368. So, this is taken as, it is equal to actually 10 power 8 points, that is y is equal to, or here we can take it as n we have taken, no? We have taken as n. So, it is n is equal to 10 power 8.13368. Okay. So, see the 10 square. So, value is 2. 10 cube, number of, so it is 3. But number of digits, how many digits are there? 3 digits are there in 100. In 1000 there are 4 digits. Okay. So, here we are having 8. 10 power 8 we are having. 10 power 8. Therefore, it should have how many digits? It should have 9 digits. Is it clear, all of you? I will repeat once again. Log 100 is log 10 square. 10 square is 2, but number of digits is how much? 3. 10 cube value is 3, but number of digits is 4. So, here 10 power 8. 10 power 8, therefore, number of digits, that is a question, no? So find the number of digits in the number 2 power 8 into 3 power 12. So number of digits is equal to 9. So hope all of you have understood this. Okay, now we will go do one or two problems from the exercise. So exercise 2.12. See the first question, all 10 problems are not 10, 12 problems are there. All 12 are very simple problems only. Okay. So few we will give for homework. So now see here, b is greater than 0 and b not equal to 1. Y equal to b power x is express this in logarithmic form. Okay. So you know what is the base? B is the base. So how will you write this? Log b to the base, yeah, y is equal to x. Okay, log b to the base, y is equal. So this is exponential form. This is in exponential and this is logarithmic. So I have told you, when n is equal to e power x, we write it as log n to the base e is equal to ex. So log b to the base, sorry, I wrote wrong. Base should come down. So log y to the base b is equal to x. Log y to the base b is equal to x. Is it clear, all of you? Okay. So what else is asked? Also state the domain and range of the logarithmic function. Okay, what is the domain? Domain of the exponential function. Exponential function, in the beginning of the exercise I explained you. Okay, what is the domain? R. R is nothing but, R we can write it also as minus infinity comma infinity. So this is the domain. So what about the range? Range is 0 comma infinity. Okay, this is for exponential function. Now we know that logarithmic function is the inverse function of logarithmic function is the inverse of exponential function, inverse of exponential function. Logarithmic function is the inverse of exponential function. Therefore, the domain becomes the range and the range becomes the domain. So, what do you get? Therefore, domain becomes, what is the domain? Domain becomes 0 comma infinity and the range becomes minus infinity comma infinity, that is R. Is it clear, all of you? Because it is an inverse function. Okay, now we'll go to the second question. Question number 2. Compute log 27 to the base 9 minus log 9 to the base 27. Okay, see here we cannot use quotient rule here because both the logarithms are of different base. Okay, they are of different base, therefore we cannot use quotient rule. So let log 27 to the base 9 is equal to x. So writing in exponential form, how will you write this? 9 power x is equal to 27. 27 is nothing but 3 cube. What is 9? 9 is 3 square. So 3 square power x is equal to 3 cube. So we can write this as 3 power 2x is equal to 3 cube. 3 cube. Now base are equal. Base are equal, therefore the index is equal, index or power. So 2x is equal to 3. So which gives us x is equal to 3 by 2. So x is equal to 3 by 2. So what is x? We have taken log 27 to the base 9 is equal to 3 by 2, which is x. So what about log 9 to the base 27? It can be written as 1 by log 27 to the base 9. Therefore, what is it? It is nothing but 1 by x. So 1 by x is nothing but 2 by 3. Therefore, log 27 to the base 9 minus log 9 to the base 27 is equal to 3 by 2 minus 3 by 2. Two by 3. So 3 by 2 minus 2 by 3. So taking LCM, 6 is the LCM. So 2 goes 3 times, 3 3s are 9, 3 goes 2 times, so 4, 2 2s are 4, so it is equal to 5 by 6. So thank you students. So remaining problems in the exercise we will learn in tomorrow's class.